Okay, here is workout number 3. Got that right. Never trust me with counting, but I've got 3 fingers. So workout number 3, easy and hard. So just go at your level, break it down. A little bit of a longer one, like the home workout on the website, the original one. So feel free to pick bits out of it. Or if you have time to do a full workout, this is another one for you to try. Let's get going. So I've done my mobilization and I'm going to start lying down on the floor. So shoulder bridge to start with. So I've got the feet a little bit closer in, chin down, and I'm going to peel myself up. In breath at the top, strong glutes, hips level, driving the knees away from me, and then curl it back down again, releasing the glutes. And then from there, I'm going to bring the hands behind the head, elbows out to the side, and I'm going to curl up into a crunch. And down. So let's leave the hands here. So let's pull back up. Oh, bit of a shake there. In breath at the top, shoulder blades down, feeling back down again. Control. And curling up. So that's coming from here, not from here, and not from here. Okay, so keep it strong. Now let's go again. Feeling up. In breath at the top. And curling back down. Use your abdominals to tilt your pelvis. And again, strength from the stomach to curl up. Okay, keep your shoulder bridge going. Now this is a travelling one, so you might have to pull yourself back in line on your mat every now and then. So let's go for a twist crunch. And back down. And I'm peeling back up. So I'm going to pick up the pace just a little, but you feel free to go slowly and to pause. So focus on that pelvic stabilization here. Okay, not dropping the knees, not lifting the bum cheek up as you're twisting. And roll it back down and twist the other way. Good, and I'm going to pull up again. So the spine is getting a nice stretch through doing those multiple shoulder bridges. However, now I'm going to lift everything and control it down. And then peel it back up. Drive your knees away, shoulder blades down, hips level. And curling back down again. And pick it up. And lower it down. And let's shoulder bridge again. And then curl it back down. Massage through. Get through that curvature of the lower back. And then twist crunch. So if the lifting of both legs is too much, just stick with the level we did before. So I'm kind of just adding a few layers in. And you just pick and choose the ones you want to do. Okay, I'm going to do that once more on each side. Now you can see I'm trying to talk and move and speed it up. So you can see I'm starting to lose my posture a little bit, getting a little bit wobbly. So make sure at home that you're staying really nice and focused. There. Okay, and then from here, again, another shoulder bridge. And lowering down. And then I'm going to reach the arms forwards. Pull up, nice and tall. And get it back down. And shoulder bridge. In breath at the top. Breathe out. I'm going to release my arms. Sitting up and stretch up tall. And lower it back down. Good. And shoulder bridge. So you can just play around around with your arms a little bit. Keeping it a little bit more casual, so you can just do what works for your shoulders and what works for your body. Nice pull up there. And rolling it down. I'm going to just do that once more. Up. See, I've travelled backwards now. Oh, wobble through. There we go. Now one more. Sit up and lengthen it up. It's nice to hold on because you can really kind of pull up. It's harder to do that all by yourself. So I'm going to sit forwards a little bit. And then I'm going to bring my arms forwards. I'm going to tuck the tail under. So go to your level. Here is fine. Upright is fine. Or kind of here. And we're going to do breathe out 1. Breathe out 2. So leg extensions. Breathe out 3. Shoulder blades down. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10, and pull back up. We're going to do that once more. So let's tuck the tail under, lengthen the arms, shoulder blades down, so we're hiding the armpits. Here we go, 1 and 2. If the leg lengthening is uncomfortable on the knees, you just hold still instead. 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. And put it up. Now in class we would normally do that another set, so feel free to do another lot of those and then bring yourself down. So some hip extensions. So again, I'm bringing those heels in a little bit, arms down by my sides, shoulder blades down, chin down, and I'm just going to squeeze the butt cheeks and lift my hips up. Okay, and I'm going to pulse. I'm going to go 1 and 2, so squeezing and releasing the bum cheeks. 3 and 4, never overarching. 5 at the top, and 6, 2 more, and 7, and hold it at 8. Then I'm going to go onto the toes. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and then dip. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Relax the shoulders. 5, chin down, and 6, and 7, and 8. Stay at the top. Toes. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You can also do alternate legs. And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Once more. Here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3. And 4, my bum is hurting, and 5, and 6, and 7, and hold it there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and peel it down, and then give yourself a nice big stretch. Okay, let's bring the knees back in, find your neutral spine. Okay, arms down, and I'm going to bring my chin down, and then find your double knee fold. Okay, lock it down. Okay, shoulder blades down, away from the ears, and we're going to go for a 1 leg stretch. So I'm going to breathe out, stretch, breathe in, knees in, breathe out, leg out, breathe in, knees in. So that's going to happen. Your chin is going to try and lift, and again the back's going to try and pull away. So I want you to hold it down, hold it all together. And we're going to add some arms. So I'm going to go opposite arm. Opposite arm and leg. Keeping my shoulders down. So make sure you don't lift the shoulder up as you reach your arms, because then you lose that strength around the spine. And then I'm going to see if I can do both arms. So slowing it down a little bit and pulling in. So my arms go all the way over, reach, reach, reach. So just go to your level. So if that's up here, that's fine. Okay, just focus on the basics. Hard work again. So I'm still trying to hide my armpits, even though my arms are going over the top. And then go for your last one. And then we're going to bring it in. Okay, let's see if we can do this in scissors as well. So I'm going to drop one leg down and up. And drop it down and up. So I'm kind of just holding on to the top of my pelvis or the kind of lower stomach, and I can feel then if it's engaged and if it's moving away. So kind of just keeping that control. Let's go opposite arm. So this is our dead bug exercise. And then opposite arm and leg. Take a breather whenever you need one. Okay, now let's try it. Both arms, so control. And punch in the stomach from the inside to bring it back in. And then over, lengthen, shoulder blades down, chin down. And pull it back in. And over. And pull it back in. And over. And back in. Last one. And bring it in and give yourself a nice big stretch. Okay, a quick straight leg scissor pulse. So I'm going to lift up, but you can keep your head down. I've gone for 3, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Let's go for 2. And 2, and 2, and 2, and 2. Out breath, stabilize the rest. Last ones. And bring it in. And let's stretch it out. We're going to go through the roller, all levels. So let's stretch out. Bring the arms over the top. Whoa. Let's back a little bit. Let's lengthen up and stretch. And lengthen up. And curl it down. And again, arms over the top. Lengthen and stretch. And lengthen up and release it down. Okay, I'm going to bring my hands across the chest. And then I'm going to release to stretch forwards. And then I'll bring them back across as I'm sitting again. Okay. And then we're going to do that once more. Release to stretch. And there. And then hands behind the head. Rolling up. Now then you can keep them there. Okay, shoulder blades sliding down as you're curling through the spine. And again, rolling up. Lengthen and then stretching forwards. Just slow that down a little bit. And down through there. And then you can also have your arms extended with your arms by your ears. Just making sure they literally stay right there, like earmuffs. Last one. And let's curl it back down. There. And then just bring the knees in and have have a little stretch there. Now, I'm letting you have a little stretch whilst I'm coming onto my side. So when you're ready, come and do the same. I've got my bottom leg bent and my top leg straight, and we're going to do our leg arches. So nice alignment here, and just play around with your neck. Okay, whether you can have it upright or whether you want to look down. So I'm tapping in front and tapping behind, keeping the pelvis perfectly still. Breathe out, lift, breathe in, tap. And really draw that tummy in. So the aim is to get that rotation from your leg in the hip socket without the pelvis moving with it, and then keeping all of this really nicely wrapped up. Last ones, front and back, bring it to the center. I'm going to leave my legs stretched out. I'm going to stay on my elbow, and I'm going to lift up here into a side bend, and then lower back down, and lift up into a side bend. Let's keep the arm there, and lower it down, and lift up. Nice alignment. And lower it down. Last one. Lift it up. And lower it down. And then just take a little stretch towards the feet. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's bring those legs over to the other side. And then leg arches. So hips stacked. Bottom leg bent, top leg straight, so I'm just going to tap in front of me and behind me. Then once I've kind of got that range of movement going, I can really focus on stabilizing. So there's no movement in the torso. Squeeze your bum to make that leg lift up. Oh, it's getting hard. Okay. Let's do it once more. And bring it in and then extend. And let's lift up into the side bend. And lengthen back down. And lift it up into that side bend. And lower back down. Two more. Here we go. And push the hips forwards, lengthen, squeeze that bottom bum cheek and the top bum cheek. Last one, lift it up. Hold. And bring it down. Well done. And split the legs and let's stretch it over. Phew. And lengthen it up. Okay, let's lie on our tummies. So I know I'm going quite fast, so the idea is that you can just pause. This hurts. You can just pause whenever you need to, okay? So you can kind of go for a few more reps, or you can hold your stretch a bit longer, so you can just do it at your own pace. So we're on to the tummy. I'm just making sure we can roughly see the whole body. I'm going to draw the belly button in. So see straight away that changes my posture. So it goes to neutral, and then with the belly button in, I'm going to squeeze the bum cheeks and I'm going to breathe out. Lift, breathe in there. So watch out not to lift your head up in front of you. So we're lifting the spine, the neck is attached, so that comes up too, but we're not looking out in front of us. So it's out breath, lift, in breath, lower. And I want you to try and stabilize the body, reaching. So you'll feel that lower back working, but the more you keep the tummy in, the more support you'll feel. And then for those who want to, we can take that into swimming. So I'm going to lift everything up, shoulders down, direction. I want you to now really tuck under and stretch it the opposite way. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. There's two more. So we're going to come into an elbow plank. And we can either hold the position on our knees like this, so in your 3/4, or we can go into full. And for those who are happy to do full, we're going to do some leg crossovers. So I'm going to breathe out, cross, breathe in straight. So draw the tummy in, neck in line. Keep your torso still, regardless of what your legs are doing. Here we go. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then bring it in. Okay. And our final exercise of this routine is going to be teaser into rocker. Okay. You may feel that you want to stretch at this point, which is fine, but if you fancy that last part of the workout, then have a little look at this. So I'm going to start with a nice full stretch. I'm going to imprint spine, engage, lift it up, and then I'm going to try and catch my legs. Then curl it back. Careful not to go onto your neck. Find your balance. Let go. And slowly curl it down. Evil, huh? Okay, let's try 2 more. So you can always just pick one element of it, but you can do something completely different. Also fine, just do it safely. So we're going to engage, lifting up. So I'm going to try and find my balance first, then whoop, I'm going to grab my legs, then I'm going to curl back, find your balance, then let go, and then from there control it down. Let's try that once more. Into your teaser. I'm going to need a little bit of help. Here we go, we're up. And just widen the legs slightly, tuck your tail under, rolling back. Of course you can have your knees bent as well. Then I'm going to let go. And then I'm going to try and lower the legs and the torso down at the same time. And there we have it. Let's tuck the knees in. And stretch it out. There we have it. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm kind of keeping things quite spicy because I'm going to keep teasing you really. So just take it at your own level. You can do more reps, fewer reps. Just enjoy yourself and just keep stretching, keep mobile and stay healthy. So well done and thank you for watching.